Truth Seekers, welcome back. Zach here. It's April 18th, 2017. In the headlines this evening, supposedly a black man with an Islamic name has gone on a killing spree in San Jose. Reportedly, the man was already wanted for murdering a man April 13th. They're saying he's now killed 4 white men. He was after white men. This story is more contrived propaganda for the ongoing race war and for the sake of building the police state. Our government, our media, they are conspiring to create this false sense of a boogeyman out there on every corner in America. And what you see going on nationwide is more and more states are increasing spending for police and military while decreasing spending for everything else, including public schools, after school programs. Nationwide, this is going on. We're being needlessly scared. In truth, crime rates are at all-time lows. And part of the reason for that is people aren't even outside. I mean, look at parks, they're extinct because people have been traumatized by this fear-based news. So let's do this real quick. Too much propaganda to keep up with. This headline we were just looking at, killing of 3 white men is a hate crime, police say. We're going to talk about that word hate shortly. In case you're new to my channel, we talk about the language of gematria, the ancient practice of coding numbers into words. You need to know this language to see through how the propaganda is contrived. Every piece of propaganda in the media is built on this gematria system. If you're asking why, it's because it's old world esoteric knowledge. It's believed to have magical powers. It is important to Jewish mysticism and Freemasonry. Freemasonry, learn about Freemasonry, this nation founded by Freemasons, run by Freemasons to this day. There's people in this world who believe in magic, whether you do or not. And this is what this is, old world magical knowledge. Killing of 3 white men is a hate crime, police say. Gematria of 213. This is a number that has to do with death and killing, and it's very much coded on black people. So many black people have died by the 213 code, from Tupac to Len Bias to Moses Malone and a million more. You know, even today's news about the Stevie Steve Easter Sunday shooter, where he died, had the 213 code at the end. So here we are out in the other part of the country, San Jose, California. Killing of 3 white men is a hate crime, 213, like Black History Month, like Black Panther. Remember Tupac Shakur, his mother was a Black Panther. Tupac released his last album while he was alive, All Eyes on Me, on February 13th, 213, and then died 213 days later. Today the man, he needed his McNuggets, we were told in the headlines, at the Golden Arches. McDonald's, a corporation that targets young black people with their advertising, trying to get them to eat their poisonous, toxic food. Gunman kills 3 in Fresno. Suspect wanted another case. Fresno, California, in terms of gematria, what pops out is the 84, United States of America 84. Read the book 1984, where the people are kept in constant fear and surveillance through screens, cameras. United States of America 84, 1984, the book about a nation a lot like ours. The number 96, the word Freemason 96. The name Muhammad Ali also sums to 96. And this man's name, the supposed killer today, is Kori Muhammad. I'm going to show you what's interesting about the Muhammad Ali connection. I'm not sure this is coincidental. Muhammad Ali began the 96 Olympics, In case you're new here and you want to verify these things, I'm going to link the Gematrinator calculator. Derek found my work months ago, built this calculator. He's revolutionized the whole game. Muhammad Ali, Gematria of 96. And we're going to talk about Muhammad alone in just a little bit. Muhammad Ali passed at age 74. I have videos from 2014 about Muhammad Ali, why he would die at age 74 as he did. With regards to this man's name, Kori Ali Muhammad, the gematria of 68 pops out in a big way because that's the number of the CIA. CIA, very important number to their operations, and this is what the CIA does. The CIA is all about mind control, and it's all about controlling the masses. And they control us through tactics such as divide and conquer. They keep the people divided and in fear, fighting amongst themselves, fighting over false narratives. They're easily ruled over. And, the CIA is just an evolution of government, a process thousands of years in the making. Look up the original definition of government. It means mind control. Mind control. That's what government is. People think government's here to help them. Oh, no. Government is here to manipulate you, to use the carrot and stick. Give you a little trinket and then take everything that you're worth. There's other things that are interesting in these numbers, but for the sake of zooming along, I wanted to measure from June 3rd to April 18th. Muhammad Ali passed June 3rd, 2016 at age 74. To today's news, it's 319 days. Prince has a song about the number 319, kind of a mysterious song. Masonic in Satanic Gematria is 319, just like the word killing. This is a relevant cipher. Prince died 319 days after his birthday. I just gotta wonder, Muhammad Ali dies, the next thing you know, Kori Ali Muhammad on a killing spree against white people. If you missed my work from earlier this year, I showed why the Louisville quarterback, Muhammad Ali was from Louisville. This year there was a 19-year-old phenom QB. I showed why he was going to win the Heisman before he did and how it would be a tribute to Muhammad Ali. And you might recall the death of Rashawn Salam in the park. I showed how his murder was a ritual with Muhammad Ali and how that indicated again that the young 19-year-old phenom at Louisville, the town Muhammad Ali's from, would win the Heisman as he did. So, there's been rituals throughout the year with Muhammad Ali. This looks to likely be another one. 319 days after his death. Again, one more time, Kori Ali Muhammad on the killing spree. He's out for white men. Let's just read the CNN reporting. A man wanted in the slaying of a motel security guard fatally shot 3 men he apparently chose at random, Fresno, California police said. All 3 men killed in Tuesday's shootings are white. See, they're trying to focus on race. That's what's been going on at an accelerating pace. Suspect Kori Ali Muhammad has posted on social media a dislike for white people and government officials, Fresno Police Chief Jerry Dyer said. Now remember, Facebook is considering making new laws or helping work with legislators to make new laws to prosecute people who make threats on social media. The prison industrial complex is a way of making money off people. The way our Constitution's written, our Bill of Rights, slavery is only permitted when you have prisoners. And that's what's going on. We're building a police state, a prison state, a military state, and ultimately what that is a greater slavery state. It's legal to make prisoners slaves. It's permitted. Think about how many prisoners you can rack up with people making threats online. Think about how many people like to talk big online because they're hiding behind their computer and have gotten used to being that way for decades of it being this way. Watch when they start rounding people up and throwing them in prison. Just watch. So here's how you know that this is, definitely real news. The suspect yelled, "Allahu Akbar!" And then I love how they put it here. God is greatest when he was arrested. I'm so sick of this ever since September 11th, the footage of carnage and then somebody yelling Allahu Akbar in the background. It's probably, made at the CIA headquarters. It's just such a joke. The gunman shot a PG&E truck passenger and 2 other men in downtown Fresno, Dyer said. Muhammad, who was 39 books in the Old Testament, number of laws, number that has everything to do with laws. And this is what this is about. Hate crimes, prosecuting people online. Remember, James Madison made 39 proposals that became the 10 Bill of Rights on a date with 39 numerology. And when you write out 10, it has gematria of 39. 39. 39 books in the Old Testament where the 10 commandments come from, you know? Dyer said the slain men are believed to have had no connection to Muhammad. The chief said it was too early to tell whether terrorism was a factor. You know, what are they going to tell us next? He was inspired by ISIS? You know, what a farce. 2 of those shot at were near Catholic charities, CC, like Catholic Church, like CC 33. Remember the Catholic Church paid for Christopher Columbus to come over and discover the land where the native people lived? A story that makes no sense. And then we killed them all. And we called it Manifest 33, Destiny 33. Isn't that nice? CC 33. So with regards to Allahu Akbar, that phrase has gematria of 74. You know, they're saying this guy Muhammad's up for the hate crimes. Hate 74, Muhammad 74, killing 74, 4 dead 74. You know who was in the headlines recently for being up for the hate crime? Dylan Stormroof, gematria of 74, the white supremacist who shot up the church at 110 Calhoun Street. Don't forget the World Trade Centers were 110 stories tall. And look, Calhoun's 319 in satanic gematria. Just like Masonic, just like killing. Never caught that before. You know, fits right in there. Amazing. Allahu Akbar also has gematria of 88. Today is 88 days since Donald Trump became president. You know, Donald Trump said he's going to smash ISIS. He's going to defeat radical Islam. Here's a story of a black Islamic man targeting white people. This story also comes out of California, by the way. California has the gematria of 88, just like Trump. It's been 88 days since Trump took office today. Apparently, he was also killing on April 13th. That's where he killed the security guard. That was a date with 54 numerology, like the word Islam. They say he's homeless, a word with 33 gematria, like false flag, like race war, like police, like war games, like masonry, like secrecy. Fresno's on the 119th meridian. 119, all-seeing eye 119, master plan, Star of David. Today's date, the date of the latest killing, now that he's killed 3 more, today's date has 59 numerology, number stamped all over black people, kill 59 in Jewish gematria. 59 is also the 17th prime number, and kill is 17 in reduction. In Jewish gematria, kills 59. Number stamped all over black people throughout history. They say he was into black nationalism, which has gematria of 156, just like if you write out 33, just like how race war and homeless come back to 33. Also in the headlines related today, Jesuits in Georgetown repent for slave trading 179 years later. Georgetown 42, like Jesuit, like slavery. Remember Black History Month, February, the only month that sums to 42, ends on the 59th day of the year, February 28th. Headline has gematria of 237, 2 times 3 times 7, 42. It's part of the reason that's the number in the Stanley Kubrick film. For those of you who wonder where the roots of gematria are and who put all this together with the English language, study the Rosicrucians and the Jesuits and what was going on when this nation was created and modern English was rolled out. It seems that this is where the minds were that created this. The Freemasons within the Catholic Church, the Rosicrucians, who are Francis Bacon, King James, their movement. Pretty sure this is who created our language. And I'm pretty sure this is why you can see that 42's been stamped on black people, you know. Catholic Church has a lot of power in this world. 179, by the way, is the 41st prime number. USA equals 41. 41's the 13th prime number. 13 stripes, 13 colonies. Realize they give us this news. This came today as well, April 18th, the date with 59 numerology. Again, slave equals 59. They're apologizing about slavery by the numbers. Catholic Church, the Pope, they do everything by the numbers. Got lots of videos on this. Georgetown, when it was created, that was the Catholic colony. Google today, also Google, their front page, giving tribute to a black woman. Oh, they just finally took it down. But anyway, today's Google Doodle tribute, it was this. If you were on Google today, you saw it. Supposedly this woman's connected to Women's World Banking. Women's World Banking has the gematria of 93, just like Black History Month. Black History Month has the 93 coding as well. Names like Malcolm X, 93, Martin Luther King Jr., 93. Both of those men killed at age 39, just like today's shooter being 39 years old. You know, Malcolm X and Martin Luther King Jr. only met one time in history on a date with 93 numerology. But that's how it is. Every day you pay attention, you know? News by the numbers. Every single day. Meant to divide us, meant to scare us, meant to steer us. But you learn this language of gematria, you'll see through it every time. George Herbert Walker Bush, also hospitalized today. We'll see if he makes it to 93 or if he's going to collapse at 92. 92 in numerology, 9 plus 2, 11. He gave that speech 11 years to the day of September 11th. September 11th, 1990, he gave the speech about the New World Order, a world freer of terrorism, the laws of the jungle, whatever that nonsense was he was talking that day. Then 11 years later, his son the president, all for the big planned events. David Rockefeller and George Herbert Walker Bush have the same birthday, June 12th. We just saw David Rockefeller pass. See my recent work on the Rockefellers. You know, we'll see what happens here with Herbert Walker. If you missed my video on why he did the coin toss for Super Bowl 51, you better go back and check that out too. All right, Truth Seeker, until next time.